it's Margaret Bowie, interview coach, and in today's video I wanted to talk about why you might not have got the job even though you had the right experience. Firstly, employers are looking for the closest match to the role. I've seen so many situations when there were 2 or even 3 fantastic candidates on the final interview stage, and sometimes we wished we could have hired all of them, but we only had 1 vacancy. There are so many factors influencing hiring decisions. Maybe someone was a slightly better team fit, or they just had a more relevant experience. If you're a job seeker, try not to put too much pressure on yourself. You can only do your best, the rest is beyond your control. Be clear on what you can bring to the role, and if you're not sure what your unique value proposition is, you should book a coaching session with me. And then learn to communicate it with confidence. That's under your control. Whether you get an offer or not is not. Also, during the interview process, you interview the employer as much as they interview you. Take the time to do your due diligence about whether the role is really the right fit for you. The more you know about the role and the company and how it's a good fit for you will enable you to make the strongest case as to why you're the most suitable candidate for the job. Reason number 2, the job market is competitive. It's not just the fact that there are many candidates applying for the same positions. It's also that when you interview with international companies, typically there are several people involved in the hiring decision. Senior roles are more likely to be cross-functional, which means that there are more decision makers involved in the hiring process. That's why every interview has to be strong. Don't rest on your laurels just because the first 2 interviews went well. You need to stay on top of your game throughout the hiring process. And the final reason, employers prioritize candidate referrals. Very often, the reason why a good candidate wasn't considered for the job is that the employer had another candidate who was known to the hiring manager or someone on their team or on the leadership team. A referred candidate is considered to be a known quantity and a low-risk option. As a job seeker, focus on getting introduced for roles rather than just submitting your resume to postings. Even if you initially applied online, still continue your way to network inside the company in case you find someone who knows you and can vouch for you as you go through the hiring process. A referral later on in the process is just as valued. If you can't get a referral, you will have to outshine the other referrals and show more relevant experience, a higher level of skill, or personal attributes that differentiate you from the others. Finally, be confident about your value. You can't convince a future employer of your worth and value if you yourself do not know it and appreciate it. I hope that you find this video useful. If you liked it, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I put out brand new videos a few times a month. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye for now.